Hi everyone. So welcome to my channel. This is my first video on this YouTube channel. So basically आज मैं बात करने वाला हूँ कि what are the common mistakes जो कि investors जो गलतियाँ करते हैं while investing, right? So first of all, first thing is like ignoring the power of compounding. So before discussing this topic, मैं ये बोलना चाहूँगा कि in case you are not aware like what is the power of compounding, let me show you with an example. Okay, so this is my SIP calculator. For example, you need to enter some details, like, right? So for example, you have lump sum deposit amount. Let's assume you haven't invested any money, so you have zero. And आप कितना मंथली इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हैं? आई एम गिविंग जस्ट 1000 रुपीज़. एंड इंक्रीज डिक्रीज, आई मीन ये इसमें ये कहने जा रहा है कि अगर आपकी सैलरी हर साल बढ़ती है तो आप कितना परसेंट अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट अमाउंट में आप बढ़ाना चाहते हो. तो लेट्स से इन द परसेंटेज आई वांट टू इंक्रीज बाय 5%. एंड हाउ मच एक्सपेक्टेड रिटर्न्स रेट यू आर एक्सपेक्टिंग फ्रॉम द स्टॉक मार्केट वाइल इन्वेस्टिंग. सो बाय लाइक पास्ट हिस्ट्री ये देखा गया है कि 12% on an average stock market gives you. Okay, and what is the tenure you want to put investing, कितने साल तक आप इन्वेस्ट करना चाहते हो, राइट? सो लेट मी इंटर, बिकॉज हमारा हॉराइजन हमेशा लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टिंग का होना चाहिए, तो आई एम गिविंग 30 years. So any idea, any guesses you can make, like how much amount would be like by just investing this 1000 rupees? Any guesses you can make? So right now, you can pause and you can write in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm calculating. Going to click on calculate. So the number is, just count it. The maturity amount it shows, right? Total is like 46 lakh rupees, right? And you deposited only 7 lakh rupees, 8 lakh, and you got 46 lakh rupees, right? And just let me show you just the power of compounding. If I just increase it by 30 to 35, let's see how it goes. It goes to 86 lakh rupees. And if I goes to like 40 years, it goes to 1.5 cr. So by investing just 1000 rupees, even if I calculate like this also, right? So it will give you 1 crore rupees. I mean, this is the, I mean, you saw, right? With just one, if I just remove it to 12%, it is like 86 lakh. And if I just increase 1%, it is going to 1 crore. So yes guys, so my basic मेरा मेरा basically मकसद जो था ये बताने का, basically with just 1000 rupees monthly consistent investing, you can make a huge corpus, right? But this is not your goal. This is not your goal. So your goal should be how I can increase this my investment amount. Currently you don't have money, that is fine. You need to work hard on yourself so that you can earn more and you can start investing more as early as possible, because this is the main thing, term, right? How much year. So as you, आप जितना जल्दी स्टार्ट करते हो, राइट, तो उतना ज़्यादा बेनिफिट आपको इसका मिल सकता है. दैट इज़ वाई it is advised that stay consistent in your investment. And yeah, that's it. Like, so you should be like power of compounding, so ignoring the power of compounding. So this is the I just missed my pen. Yeah, I got it. So ignoring the compounding. So this was the first point which you should never ignore, the power of compounding, right? Second thing जो आते हैं कि like diversifying, not diversifying enough और over diversifying enough. Like यहाँ पर दो है. एक बंदा है जो कि very bad drawing, right? So एक बंदा है और एक बंदा ये है, not diversifying enough, right? So एक there is a saying in the stock market, right? Like never put your all eggs in the one basket, right? Because it means that basically कभी भी आप अपने सारे पैसे को आप एक शेयर में इन्वेस्ट नहीं कर सकते हो, राइट? क्योंकि अगर वो शेयर goes down, then your whole money goes down. Your whole saving, आपने जितने भी हार्ड वर्क करके उन्होंने मनी को सेव किया, वो सारा पैसा डूब जाएगा. तो that's why it's saying like never put your whole eggs in one basket. So what you should do, you should also not do that you invest in all the shares, right? इससे ये होगा कि definitely your risk of losing money will be less, but the earning probability will reduce because of the over diversifications, right? So you should always invest in that much of share directly in the stock market जितना कि आप उसे ट्रैक कर सकते हो, right? That is the like thing to over diversification and not diversifying at all. You should be a balanced between both. You should be balanced between the both, right? So third point is like following trends without research. This is very very important point because अभी सोशल मीडिया का ज़माना है, राइट? सो देर विल बी सम वीडियो जिसमें आप कोई ये बोलेगा कि आप इस कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट कर दो और आई मीन और आपको बहुत रिटर्न मिलने वाले हैं, राइट? सो आपने इन्वेस्ट कर दिया अपने सारे हार्ड अर्न मनी को और थोड़े ही दिन में आपको दिख रहा है कि वो सारा का सारा शेयर गोज डाउन because your decision of investing was not backed by the financial research. That is the reason आप उसके like बातों में आकर के अपने इन्वेस्ट किया और आपकी मनी, your money is gone, right? So always try to learn about the finances of the finances of the company, right? Finances of the company. Always try to read annual report, right? Annual report, try to read it and आप ये पढ़ सकते हो, राइट? सो उसके बाद always track the company if you are investing, like check the quarter result, how company is performing, is it like the graph is going up, the profit is increasing, revenue is increasing. Check the profit, revenue, right? At least these things should be, you should know it before investing. It should never be like someone told you to do it and you are doing it. Never ever do it. Third is like focusing on short term gains instead of long term growth. अभी जैसे मैंने आपको वो उस फाइनेंशियल कैलकुलेटर में दिखाया कि अगर आप लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए स्टिक रहते हो तो हाउ योर स्मॉल कॉर्पस कैन बिकम अ ह्यूज अमाउंट, राइट? 1 crore you can make and right? So always never like try to focus on those short term gains if you are a long term investor. And also if you don't have time to track everything, you should be a long term investor, but you should track it. I mean quarterly you should track it if your company is doing well or not. If it is not doing well, you should shift that money to some other share. You should shift it. It's not like you आपने खरीदा और आप उसे भूल गए. No, it's your money and you have invested that money into that share. So you should keep tracking the share, but you should not sell unless there is some bad thing into that stocks. So always keep things in this mind. Third is like not understanding the risk tolerance, right? So risk tolerance से ये मतलब होता है कि जैसे I have 1 crore of corpus, right? For example, so if I am investing in my in this money to स्टॉक मार्केट, तो इसमें से कितना पैसा अगर इन्वेस्ट करने के बाद मेरा लूज़ भी हो जाए तो उससे मुझे फ़र्क नहीं पड़ता. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल 5%, अज्यूमिंग इट्स लाइक मैंने इन्वेस्ट किया तो एटलीस्ट स्टॉप लॉस होना चाहिए, राइट? अगर मैंने इन्वेस्ट किया है तो आप कितना लॉस कर सकते हो उस कंपनी में. ये बेसिकली ये जो रिस्क टॉलरेंस वाली चीज़ें होती है, दैट वेरीज पर्सन टू पर्सन, राइट? नॉट एवरी वन is at same level, right? So try to find your risk tolerance, how much risk you can take. And you should always, because this is your hard earned money, right? So you can't lose at any cost. I mean, you can take a bet, like you should have a stop loss in that, like how much money you are ready to lose in the worst case scenario, right? if your आपने जैसा इन्वेस्ट किया अगर वो वैसा नहीं परफॉर्म हो रहा है तो यू शुड एग्जिट देर, यू शुड एग्जिट, राइट? So that is your risk tolerance. It, as I told you, it depends person to person. Yeah, so these are the 5 points I wanted to share with you all. So just reading it one more time for you. Ignoring the power of compounding. You should never ignore the power of compounding, as I've shown you. Not diversifying enough or over diversify. You should always be very balanced, right? You should always keep research, read the annual report, check the profit, revenue, uh, gross margin, something like that, how the product is doing, right? So fourth is like focusing on short term gains instead of, you should never focus on the short term gains. You should always look for the long term growth opportunities, how much you can make in the long term, right? So, and not understanding the risk tolerance. So you should be, you should take risk as per your. So these are the 5 points I wanted to डिस्कस गाइस. सो आप बताओ आपको ये वीडियो से कुछ सीखने को मिला तो आप कमेंट कर सकते हो, और मैं जल्द ही एक नई वीडियोस नए टॉपिक पर लाऊंगा. सो थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग.